All right. We're back at it again with another amazing episode. But this time we're going to do some stuff real different. No special guests tonight. But before I go any further, I just got to hit him with the intro. Rob, Kathy, should I hit him with the intro? Should I? All right. Oh, man. The following is another exciting episode of the Wrestling Fans Podcast, Ringside Society. In one corner, we have the greatest thing on God's green earth. He's the tranquil dart of Ringside Society and Delaware's greatest American hero. It takes two to make a thing go right. He is Rob Bass, and you are not. In the second corner, we have the monarch of Mardi Gras, the Baroness of Bourbon Street. When she's not hosting Ringside Society, she's on crazy misadventures, such as going back to 1885, shopping for telephone booths. I don't know where she's getting that from, and hunting for Tasmanian devils. Louisiana's own Kathy Knight. And our special is our former 15 Minutes of Fandom guest from the West, none other than Alicia Landis. Alicia, how you doing tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
Great. Just here, we're just here. Oh shoot, I forgot myself. Oh geez. Okay, my bad.
Go ahead and add yourself, buddy.
In the last corner, we have that ocean crossing, straight up Boston, flight catching, shot glass snatching, always on the go. Catch him if you can. Said his name in Guyana. Now they love him in Japan. No cap. The worldwide star boy, Remy Blue. And we're here. We're gonna do things a bit different. For so of course, for those of you that have been following us for the past couple of years, y'all know we always do our card reviews and predictions and whatnot, and we normally do it on Blog Talk Radio. Normally it's me, Kathy, and Rob, of course, but we decided, hey, we're not ditching Blog Talk, but hey, we might as well just get on YouTube and just do our predictions here. And we figure, so now what we're gonna do is every prediction we have, whether it be WWE or AEW, we're gonna have a 50 Minutes of Fandom guest that was on in the past. This for this session we have Alicia Landis. For the next session, we're still working on that, and we're still gonna we're still gonna keep on from there. We're still gonna keep on keeping on from there. So, this week's Alicia Landis. WrestleMania, you might see somebody else. You might see our good friend Salvador Santoyo over in Florida. You might see Joshua Ramos from New York. You might see the TWC on here. You never know. So just definitely check it out. If you have any predictions of your own as to who will win or what will happen, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Whether it's on YouTube or Facebook, definitely feel free to do that as well. But with that being said, who's excited for NXT tomorrow, man?
I'm ready. This card looks banging. Every one of these matches.
I'm down for that.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah, both cards are looking crazy, man.
I'm ready for 2 days. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm ready for that ladder match, that cruiserweight ladder match. That one's gonna be I think that's gonna steal both shows on the night for the NXT.
So I got a question. Do y'all think that they should actually keep both these events, WrestleMania and NXT, for a good should they keep them both as 2-day events, or should they just go back to the one day format? Because me personally, I don't mind it. I mean, granted, the only thing that's gonna suck is that it's gonna take away from those other independent shows, because WrestleMania week is not just WrestleMania. It's conventions. It's other independent promotions that are holding shows at that same around the same time as WrestleMania. I think it's a great idea, but at the same time, it's a bad idea at the same time as well, because now you got people like, GCW or Shine or Shimmer who might be holding, shows around the same time as NXT, and the average fan, I don't think the average fan is gonna leave. Is gonna if they have the money, they're gonna choose a show over NXT. So just a real quick roundtable, because I'm trying to make this thing as quick, because I know that the Hall of Fame is probably started already or whatnot. But starting with you, Alicia, do you think that they should keep both NXT and WrestleMania as a 2-day event, or should it be just like a 1-day thing?
Well, I think for me, I think it should be like a 2-day thing, because because if it's going to be like a 1-day thing, it's going to take too long. And but if they condense it like to a 2-day WrestleMania thing, then I'm pretty sure that it'll work out. But the match I'm really excited about is the SmackDown Women's Championship match with Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair, and I'm also looking forward to the Raw Women's Championship with Rhea Ripley and Asuka. So,
okay, Kathy, how about you? What do you think? Do you think they should keep it as a 2-day event or a 1-day event?
I don't know. It's kind of hard to figure that out, because, like, for the fan watching at home, it's good that you have 2 days to watch it. But if you're actually over there, I went to WrestleMania 34, and like you said, like, I didn't even have time to do anything. Like, I didn't go to NXT. It was at Access. So it all depends. Like I said, for the fans, it's good. You get the 2 days. You can watch it at home. But when you're actually over there, there's just so much to do, and having it 2 days, like you said, you might miss something. So it's really hard to figure out. It's so long, and people have like short attention spans and stuff like that. So it's hard to figure out what to do. But the 2 days seems to work for like in a pandemic. But I don't know when you have an actual audience, or like next year, if we get to do everything like Access and WrestleCon and stuff like that, it's gonna be hard to figure out what to do. Because, like I said, when I went to 34, it was hard for me to pick what I wanted to do. There was so much stuff to choose from.
Awesome, Rob. How about you?
I actually, I think it's pretty cool. They, I think they took a page out of the NFL's playbook. Instead of doing, WrestleMania weekend, now you got WrestleMania week. Start, yesterday on Monday Night Raw, and now you can spread out everything. And like Kathy was saying, if I'm sitting home, I can just hang out, watch, instead of sitting there for 8 hours, falling asleep, because I'm getting up there in age. I can't be sitting there up all night trying to watch some wrestling and all that. So yeah, that's cool.
Ain't that the truth? I had some food yesterday from one of my favorite restaurants, and I went home and I slept past half of AEW Dark Elevation with the other half, and Raw. Mm-hmm. And I just now, about a couple of hours ago, just saw Raw. So yeah, I'm getting a bit old myself, man. So
but like you said, with the independent shows, man, it's just it sucks for them, man, because going to WrestleMania or them shows, but it's spread out 2 nights. Some people didn't go night one, go to or going to night 2, didn't go night 1. They'll probably go to those independent shows, I guess.
Yeah. I actually like that. I actually like the idea of both shows being 2 days, because people get more exposure. I mean, you get people like, Pete Dunne and Kushida who get a chance, and everybody gets a piece of the pie, especially at WrestleMania, because, from what I heard, and don't quote me on this for those y'all listening, but when you compete on WrestleMania, you get a bonus as well too, in pay. So this is a great chance for people that aren't like mid card, like main event, upper mid card status, to actually get a chance to like be seen on WrestleMania. People like Otis and I don't know if they're in a match yet, but Otis and what's his
Chad Gable.
Yeah, Otis and Chad Gable. if I don't know if they have a match, but if they don't have a match, at least you can see them in like the Battle Royal or something. You know, there's a greater chance for them. So yeah, I think it's a great idea, but at the same time, I mean, it's pretty much a double-edged sword. You know, it's a double-edged sword. Good for WWE, but like, you know, bad for like the indie promotions that, you know, have shows out there as well. So yeah, so what we're gonna do tonight, we're just gonna do the NXT shows. Friday we're gonna do the WrestleMania shows, and we're gonna have another guest on here for 50 minutes of fandom. But yeah, so there we go. 2 cards, NXT Stand and Deliver. So the first card we have, which is gonna be actually tomorrow on April 7th. So the first match we have is Pete Dunne versus Kushida in a singles match. We'll start with Alicia. Alicia, who do you have for this match?
Well, I haven't really watched NXT in a while, but if I were to choose, I would definitely choose Pete Dunne.
Okay, awesome. Rob, how about you? Who you got?
Oh, with this one, I'm going with I'll go with Kushida. Yeah, it's gonna be a hard hitting match, but I'll go with Kushida. Hey, are y'all hearing an echo? I'm hearing an echo.
No, we're not hearing an echo.
You're not? Okay. Maybe it's just me.
Yeah.
I don't hear anything.
I am. I am on my end.
Yeah, I don't hear anything. It was messing me up when I was talking. You know, and then I hear my voice 2 seconds later. What?
What? So you said you're going with Pete Dunne, right?
No, I'm going with Kushida.
Kushida, okay, all right.
Let's see if that works.
Kathy, how about you? Who are you going with?
Kind of like Alicia, I don't watch NXT that much. I should, but I don't. But I'm gonna pick Pete Dunne just because I like him.
Okay. I'm gonna have to go with Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne is just so brutal, and I mean, as much as I respect Kushida's in-ring prowess, I've seen his work in Japan. He is awesome, but I gotta give it to Pete Dunne on this one. I think he's gonna dominate this one here. So the next match we have is Walter, the defending NXT UK champion, defending his title against Tommaso Ciampa. And let's see. So Alicia, who are you gonna go with for this match?
I'm gonna go for Ciampa on this one because Walter's been holding that title for far too long, and it's time to change hands.
Rob, how about you? Who are you going with?
Oh, I feel sorry. Tommaso Ciampa's my boy, but I feel sorry for his chest. I think Walter's gonna get it. Top him down and whoo. Yeah. Whew. I'm gonna give it to Walter.
Kathy, how about you? Who are you going with?
So Walter's been champ for like 2 years now. I'd probably go with Walter. His chops are, like Rob said, they make me scared. I fear for Ciampa's life. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go with Walter on this one too. Walter's gonna get it. You know, Walter. There's no stopping this guy. But I would like to know where Timothy Thatcher's alliances lie. If he's, you know, with Tommaso Ciampa, or if he's with, you know, Imperium. That's gonna be interesting. So the next match that we have is Leon Ruff versus Isaiah Swerve Scott versus Bronson Reed versus Cameron Grimes versus Dexter Lumis versus LA Knight in a 6-man gauntlet match, eliminator match. The winner receives an NXT North American Championship match on night 2. So we'll do it this way. This is a 2-part question. So whoever you're gonna pick to win, you gotta think if you gotta say if they'll take it all or if they'll win this match, but they won't win the title match. So we're gonna go with you, Alicia. Who do you think will win?
Oh gosh, this is gonna be hard to say. Wow. I would definitely choose Cameron Grimes on this one. Because I think he's due for a championship match.
Okay. Rob, how about you? Who are you going with?
Oh, I'm going with see, it's crazy looking at LA Knight. Oh man, it's hard saying that, but I'm going with Dexter Lumis. I think he's going to dead leg his way up into that ring. He's going to win this thing, and I think he's going to get Johnny Gargano, man. I think the way what's her name, she's got that crush on him, and might work in his favor. I'll give it Dexter Lumis. I think he'll win that, and he'll be Gargano. Dead legging the whole way.
Okay.
Dead legging the whole way.
Kathy, who are you going with?
So I'm gonna go with Rob. And vote for Mr. Dag himself. As much as I like LA Knight, he's still not green, but he's still too new, I guess, to win the championship. I'll be surprised if he did. I wouldn't want him to win. I'll be surprised if he win. And it would be Lumis against Gargano, and I would pick Lumis. Something fresh.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. I got a feeling that Lumis is going to take this as well too, and he's going to get that title, and it's going to cause some friction within the way, or maybe not. I mean, I think that stables these days are breaking up way too quickly now, and it's like, I don't want to see the way break up just yet. I don't think they've hit their stride yet. So yeah, but I got a good feeling that Lumis is gonna take this match and he's gonna win the match against Johnny Gargano as well. So the next match we have is MSK, formerly known as the Rascals, which is Wesley and Nash Carter versus the Grizzled Young Veterans, which is the team of James Drake and Zach Gibson, versus Legado del Fantasma, which is the team of Raul Mendoza and Joaquin Wilde, in a triple threat tag team match for the vacant NXT Tag Team Championship, which was recently held by Danny Burch and Oney Lorcan, but due to Danny Burch suffering an injury, they had to vacate the titles. Which, I don't know why he just couldn't find another tag team partner, but hey, I mean, I guess, the man's really loyal. But, Alicia, who are you going with this match?
I'm going to go with MSK. They are so good at what they do. And I think they're going to dominate.
Awesome. Kathy, Rob, how about you? Who you got?
You know what? I'm going to go Legado del Fantasma because I love saying that name and I love trying to speak Spanish and stuff. So I'm going with them. I'm going to go with them. Let's go with them.
Kathy, how about you? Who are you going with?
Dos míos.
Gotta go with my boys that were formerly the Rascals, MSK. They're going to tear it up. That whole match is going to be good.
As much as I think I like the MSK's energy and I like Legado del Fantasma, I'm gonna have to go with Grizzly Young Veterans. I think that they got this in the bag and they're gonna pull it out. But who I want to win, I would definitely say I'd want Legado del Fantasma to win because they've been a great team as well, and I mean they've been on the grind for so long, and I mean. Joaquin Wilde and Raul Mendoza, they're two very talented men. And I wouldn't mind seeing, Legado del Fantasma win like across the board. Like, you know, I wouldn't mind seeing, you know, Santos Escobar retain. I wouldn't mind seeing, you know, Legado del Fantasma win these titles. That way it'll be like gold across the board. But yeah, I got a feeling Grizzly Young Veterans are gonna make history and become the NXT UK and then the NXT tag team champions as well. They were the first team to do that, I think. Our next match, and this is the last match for night one. It's going to be a singles match for the NXT Women's Championship. Io Shirai, the defending champion, versus Raquel Gonzalez with Dakota Kai in her corner. Alicia, who you got for this one?
No doubt, Io Shirai. She's going to retain it and she's going to dominate.
Okay.
I mean, as much as I would love to see Raquel Gonzalez take the title, but Io Shirai is too good. I think she's going to retain.
Okay. Rob, how about you?
I agree with Alicia. I think Io Shirai is going to win. I don't see her losing anytime soon. But I mean, if she is going to lose, Raquel's the one that's going to beat her. I mean, you know, because she's had that belt for a long time. But I'll go with Io. I like Io.
Okay. Kathy, how about you?
Raquel's a beast. As much as she's a beast, I think Io's going to retain just to watch people get mad. People don't like long title reigns. I don't know who Io's going to beat, though, or who's going to beat Io at this point if it's not Raquel, but see.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go with I got a feeling Io's gonna retain on this one. She has a fighting spirit, even though, you know, Raquel seems like, you know, the like she's on a like a crazy streak of momentum. I got a feeling Io Shirai is gonna retain. So that was night one. Night two now, which is gonna be on April 8th, which is this Thursday. Now we have 5 matches on there, 5 great matches on there too. Now we've already answered one, you know, which was, you know, Johnny Gargano versus the winner of the Gauntlet. So we're not going to do that one since we already did that one. But the first match we have on the card is going to be Ember Moon and Shotzi Blackheart. Don't they have a tag team name yet, or is it like they're still just going by their individual names?
I think it's their names. I haven't heard anything yet.
Okay. All right, so we're going to have Ember Moon and Shotzi Blackheart defending their NXT Women's Tag Team Championships against the team of Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell. Alicia, who you got for this one? Alicia? I'm sorry, I didn't get it. Rob, did you get that?
Sorry.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh, you're good now.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Ember Moon and Shotzi Blackheart. They're my girls. And actually,
okay.
It's funny because Ember Moon is actually an English sister, and I didn't know about it. So I'm going for her.
Okay. Rob, how about you? Who are you going for?
Oh, I'm going for Shotzi all the way. Me picking against Shotzi would be like Kathy picking agait's Drew. You know what I mean? It's a sin. So yeah, I'm going Ember and Shotzi. They're retaining. But it's going to be a good match. You know, all those ladies they kick ass. So yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be a good match.
Kathy, how about you? Who are you going for?
Well, I can't go against Ember and Shotzi either. Those are my girls too, so gotta go with them. Keep those titles on them as long as possible.
Awesome. I'm gonna have to go with Ember and Shotzi as well. Although I've seen Candice LeRae on the independent circuit before. And this is a woman that actually used to fight men on a regular with, you know, She was part of one half of the World's Cutest Tag Team with Joey Ryan. And this woman, you know, the men didn't hold back on her, and she did not hold back on the men. She was throwing hands with them as well. So I'd have to go with Ember Moon and Shotzi Blackheart. So the next match we have is Jordan Devlin versus who is the NXT Cruiserweight Champion versus Santos Escobar, who is the NXT Interim Cruiserweight Champion. And how this came about was that, you know, Jordan Devlin rightfully won the championship in a triple threat match. And he took it to England, but due to the pandemic starting right when that happened, he couldn't travel back to America. So as a result of that, Santos Escobar was made. He won the NXT Interim Cruiserweight Championship in a tournament, and now he's last almost like year or so. But now Jordan Devlin's back in America. He was able to get back over there. You know, it's a matter of who's the real champion. So Alicia, I'm gonna have to ask you, who do you think will win this match?
Oh gosh, they're two great men, but I would definitely say Jordan. I think Jordan is the rightful champion.
Right. So Rob, who do you think is gonna win this this match? Who do you got?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with Jordan Devlin also. This is like one of the matches I'm looking forward to because I think they're gonna tear the house down on night two. Right when I seen Shawn Michaels bring that ladder, I knew it was gonna happen. But yeah, I agree with Lisa. Jordan, yeah, he's the champ. You know, it was kind of like that Sami Zayn type deal. You know, when he was Intercontinental champ. And, I think Jordan Devlin's gonna win it.
How about you, Kathy? Who you got?
Gotta go with Jordan.
Awesome. Part of me really wants something to happen. I mean, I think Jordan's gonna win it. Although I wouldn't mind, you know, Santos winning it either. But part of me has a feeling that something's gonna happen with this match, and they're gonna end up making those belts tag team belts for the cruiserweights, which I don't know. Crazy things have happened. I mean, but yeah, I something tells me that's what's gonna happen. But if it doesn't, I think Jordan's gonna pull it off. So the next match we have is an unsanctioned match. Former best friends, former members of Undisputed Era, Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly, they're gonna be going at it against each other. Unsanctioned meaning anything goes. So, Alicia, who you got for this match?
Oh gosh. I mean, anything can happen, but I would definitely go with Kyle O'Reilly on this one. I mean, as much as I like Adam Cole, but I think Kyle O'Reilly's the underdog on this one.
Right. Rob, how about you? Who you got?
Oh, with this one, I'm okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm going with I'm gonna go with Adam Cole, baby. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Yeah, this is. I just want to know if the match is going to be 45 minutes or an hour. What's the over under of this match? You know, or like a half hour or something, because they're going to go at it and they're going to go long. You know what I mean? So I definitely think that's going to be it's going to be a great match. If that ladder match is the match of the night, it's going to be this. But yeah, I'm going with Adam Cole.
Yeah, those two tend to go hard indeed. Kathy, how about you? Who you got?
Probably gonna pick O'Reilly. Revenge matches are always the best, and he's out for blood. So I'm gonna pick him.
I have to go with Kyle O'Reilly as well. I mean, Adam Cole is great. He has great stamina. But when it comes to like just diehard ruggedness and being rough, I'm gonna have to go with Kyle O'Reilly. I've seen Kyle, especially after that that match he had against Finn Balor. Like that guy was on some like John McClane diehard-ish, man. Like I can't really like. I'm gonna have to go with Kyle O'Reilly on this one too as well. All right, so, but my question is, okay, so we know that Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole are going at it. Apparently now, Roderick Strong's in his feelings and he walked out of the NXT arena. But the question that's been lingering in my mind is where is Bobby Fish? Is he out frying fish? Is he out as Tom Riddle would normally? Is he trying to like answer Tom Riddle's question? Not Tom Riddle, Matt Riddle's question. How much fish could Bobby Fish if fry fish? You guys know what he was asking. How many fish could Bobby Fish fry if he could fry fish? Maybe he's learned to fry fish and he's finally learned to, try to find out how many he really could fry. Maybe he's practicing, karate or martial arts somewhere. I mean, where is Bobby Fish? That's my main question. This man has been like MIA for like what, a month or two now. Like I'm curious about like. Is he on? I haven't seen any milk cartons with his face on it, so I mean, he obviously must be fine. But what is he up to? That's my main question. But yeah, either way, I mean, any predictions as to what y'all have? Any predictions as to what may happen? Like, aside from winning, aside from like winning and losing, y'all have any predictions as to what will happen? Like. Any surprise entrances? Anything?
I think, like you were saying, where's Bobby Fish? I think he might pop up, help Adam Cole out. You know what I mean, or something. Or Pat McAfee might come out. I ain't seen him in a while.
Oh,
what do you call it? What's the squad called? Pat's Pack. Something, whatever.
I don't even know.
Whatever. Yeah, whatever. Maybe he comes out. Yeah, that'd be cool.
All I know is next WWE 2K game, they better have Pat McAfee as a downloadable character because that guy proved himself in the ring.
Yeah, he did. I heard that's what Bad Bunny's doing. I heard he's been there for like 3-4 weeks every day training. Trying, so he can, he ain't trying to get that like normal celebrities get that one quick payday, training, the week before, oh yeah, okay, Now you've been down there. That's what I heard. So I'm kind of excited to see that too. Yeah, Snooki.
Snooki came in and did like one backhand cartwheel, and that was it.
That's right.
I was like, okay. I mean, How about you, Alicia? You got any predictions aside from the winners and losers, or that's all you got?
I think that's all I got for now.
Okay. Kathy, how about you?
We're still talking about the undisputed match, or just in general?
Just in general, like, what do you think is any predictions, like, aside from who's gonna win and who's gonna lose?
Well, he did skip the match. Well, match. Yeah. The most important one.
Yeah.
Finn and Clarion.
Who? Oh, snap. Oh, my bad. Ah, shucks. I can't. Karrion and Finn, please don't kill me. I did not mean it. All right, so. Okay. So we got Finn Balor versus Karrion Kross with, I forgot what her name is, Scarlett in his corner. With Scarlett in Karrion's corner. It's a singles match for the NXT Championship, and Finn is actually the defending champion. Alicia, who you got for this match? Y'all hear?
No, I can't hear.
Alicia, who do you have for the Finn Balor versus Karrion Kross match?
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear us?
Were you asking? I didn't know you were asking me a question. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, but barely. I think I'm having internet issues.
Okay. Yeah. Who do you have for the match between Finn Balor and Karrion Kross?
I would definitely go for Finn Balor. All the way.
Okay. Awesome. Rob, how about you? Who you got?
Good at what he does, and I don't think Karrion Kross is gonna take him out.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good match. I mean, you seen Finn Balor go against those big dudes. I mean, remember that match he had with Brock? You know what I mean? That was a real good match. You know what I mean? Finn took it to him. But Karrion, yeah, it's like with Jordan Devlin. Karrion got hurt, lost the belt unceremoniously. Now he's coming back. Get what's his. You know what I mean? Him and Scarlett. They're gonna rule NXT for a while. So I'm going with Karrion Kross, the killer.
Kathy, how about you? Who you got?
So usually I have a question mark. I circle either one because they are both my favorites. I am so torn. Finn's on a tear. Finn's on a tear with his championship reign. Part of me wants him to win and retain. Part of me wants Karrion to win. Like what I said, he didn't lose it. He got injured. It's definitely gonna be a good match. I will pick Finn.
I'm gonna have to go with Finn, and I'm gonna put my prediction on top of that. Finn's gonna come out as a demon.
Ooh.
He's gonna come out as a demon, and
to do it.
When he comes out as a demon. When Finn comes out as the demon, there's no stopping that man. I mean, there's only been one person, to my knowledge, that has ever beaten Finn while he was the demon, and that was Samoa Joe, which was back in 2015.
Demon
so
Finn.
Yeah, he's
we lost somebody.
Hold on. Nah, we're getting somebody.
Disappeared.
At least.
There we go.
Sorry.
Hey, welcome back.
Hey guys, I was trying to comment on something, and all of a sudden, what happened was I was trying to comment on the chat because it keeps echoing on my end, but all of a sudden I just actually dropped the call.
So yes, I'm gonna have to go with Finn coming out as a demon, and even if Karrion Kross does manage to beat Finn as a demon, it's gonna be a hard-fought win for him. It's gonna be a very hard-fought win for him. But
I didn't even think of that. Him coming out as the demon. That didn't even cross my mind. He said something.
We haven't seen the demon in 2 years, so
that's making me rethink my pick. I think
the last time we saw the demon was at 2018. Or last time I saw him was 2018. It was at SummerSlam. But I haven't seen him since.
Yeah, it's been a while.
But
I think Finn said he didn't need the demon.
So it's probably almost 2 years.
He was talking to Cross, and he's like, I talk about demons. He didn't need that he grew up and he doesn't need the demon. But we'll see.
Well, he's going to need the demon now because he's dealing with a psychopath right now, and Karrion Kross is no joke. All right, so that concludes our episode tonight, where we actually review the cards. If y'all, we will be back on Friday, with another episode where we actually give our predictions for the WrestleMania card. If y'all have any predictions of your own, besides not just like winning or losing, but like what will happen at the card, feel free to comment below on our YouTube channel or on our Facebook group channel. But until then, it is time for us to bid you all adieu. We have some cool wrestling to watch, and I think the Hall of Fame is on right now. So to those of you that actually listen to us, thank you. For those of you that actually are going to listen later, thank you in advance. And to those of you that actually really can't stand us and wish we'd go away, especially on WrestleMania weekend, well, we're sorry you feel that way, but we're not going anywhere for a while.
They hate us because they ain't us.
We ain't stopping. So with that being said, before I'm actually doing things a bit topsy-turvy right now, ass backwards if you want to call it that as well. Alicia, thank you for being on. Thank you for actually being on our show once again. Really and truly do appreciate it. Where can fans find you on social media if they want to talk wrestling and so on?
Well, the last time I mentioned to media, it was on a different account, but I'm now under Twitter under Indo Survivor 282, and the same thing on Instagram under Indo Survivor 282.
Awesome. All right, and Rob, how about you? Where are you on social media if fans want to be on our show or talk wrestling or want to purchase merchandise, or if wrestlers want to be on our show? Where you at on social media?
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram, Rob_Base82, Facebook Rob Base, YouTube Rob Base.
And Kathy, the biggest problem causer, problem child of our group. Where are you on social media if fans want to talk wrestling or purchase merchandise or accompany you on one of your crazy adventures? If you do that, fans, we're not responsible for you. That's on her. But yeah, where are you at on social media?
So I'm on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Discord, and Twitch, all at GLUE70517. I got it right this time. I have to start over.
Yeah, but if you're a huge Paige and Becky fanatic, definitely follow Kathy. She's a huge fan of them. If you want to follow me on social media, now that I have anything interesting to say, you can follow me on Twitter at @TheRemyBlue. Our podcast is on Twitter at Ringside Society. We're also on Instagram at Ringside Society. We're also on Facebook. Yes, we have a Facebook group, so join our Facebook group. And we're also on YouTube. We'll be having more videos like this on YouTube. So subscribe on YouTube, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Instagram, join our Facebook group, cop our merch. Every cent we earn from that merch goes back into the show, goes back into bringing more merch. Doesn't go directly into our pockets. So, but if you give us enough, it'll probably end up going into our pockets. No, and we'll be able to cover Kathy and her crazy lifestyle. But yeah, but definitely support us. Anyways, with that being said, we just want to let y'all know that we here at Ringside Society are very well aware that everybody and their grandparents and their parents have a podcast. But we're not your grandparents' podcast. We're not your parents' podcast. As a matter of fact, we're not just any podcast. Rob, Kathy, and Alicia, forget it this time. One time for the people, one time for the wrestling culture, and one time for the mind, and one time for all the great fans that are in Tampa right now enjoying WrestleMania week. What type of podcast are we?
All right. 3, 2, 1.
The Wrestling Fans Podcast.
Wrestling fans.
That's right, with the Wrestling Fans Podcast.
Podcast.
There you go, with the Wrestling Fans Podcast. And this time tonight, y'all got it from both coasts. You got it from the East and the West. So with that being said, y'all stay healthy, stay safe, be excellent to each other, party on, dudes, and definitely stay safe during WrestleMania week. A lot of crazy stuff happens. So we want y'all back in one piece because we got to have y'all on the show. So be excellent to each other and party on. We out. Peace.
See y'all. Good night. Stay classy, Delaware.
Bye. Happy WrestleMania.
Happy WrestleMania.